Hello humans of the internet and welcome back. So yesterday I went to go and get waxed, and my dears, when I tell you that waxing is not an easy feat, I mean it with every fiber of my being. I legit felt my soul leaving my body multiple times. Like if you've watched Doctor Strange, you know the moments where he leaves his body and gets into like the astral realm. When each time the esthetician ripped off the wax, my goodness, I was in the astral realm and I was looking down at my body and asking myself, why? Why did you of all things decide to pay somebody money? That's the most important part. To pay someone money to inflict pain on your being. But here I am, almost 24 hours later, and I am very glad that I did. Because, my dears, we are, summer girl, hot girl summer. Exactly, hot girl summer. I have grown beyond the point of hating having body hair to seeing it as a part of me, so much so the way I see hair on my head, that sometimes I can wake up and be like, you know what, it's time for me to switch up. I want change of style because I haven't shaved or waxed or done any of that in like months. So I was just like, you know what, I think it's time for me to switch up and have something different. And I do not want to go through the hassle of shaving because you shave a few days later, you start feeling those prickly hairs and feeling the discomfort. Like, people have been talking about this place for so long, I might as well go out and try it, which is what I did. And I'm glad I did because now I'm like, okay, so I know what to expect. Because I have never done waxing with like soft wax. I had always done like sugar waxing, and I never actually ever did like a proper Brazilian wax. It's always sides, and you do your armpits, you do your legs, you do here and there. But now, like, let's go in, let's do this. I'm committing to this thing. I'm going to do it. Look at it. And let me know how good the quality of this video is because I am filming on a different device and I'm trying to test out something. I kind of like the space that it is getting compared to what I normally use. I am currently comparing side by side so you see the difference in the quality, but please let me know in the comment section while I go ahead. Oh my goodness, they've taken lights. Well, yeah, while I go ahead and go and wash my brushes and start to do what it is that I want to do. Peace out. And now I can give you the gist of what happened. So I randomly decided I wanted to go wax. There's this place I have been wanting to check out for the longest time since I got to Lagos, even before I got to Lagos. The name of the spa is DermaSpaces. They are located in Ikoyi, Lagos. I go in, and the really nice esthetician, I can't remember her name, but I remember her assistant, funny enough. Mentally ready. I make sure I take painkillers before I head out, just before I head out, because it's like a 20-30 minute drive from my place. How far? So 20-30 minutes drive, and give myself ample time for the pain meds to kick in. I get there, I wait in the lounge, and everything is going well. They call me into the room, private room that has just a bed, AC, good lighting, wonderful music, a place for you to hang up your clothes, towels, and the kind of stuff you would see at a waxing salon. So the lady's like, oh, okay, so undress, get into the towel and lay down, and she'll be right there. Or before I lay down, she'll knock on the door so she knows I'm ready, so she can come in and start. So I do everything. I take off my stuff. I am so nervous. Like, you know how nervous you are that your stomach starts to rumble, and I'm like, oh my goodness. I can just imagine worst case scenario. The moment they put wax on me and as they are yanking out, I lose my bowels and I shit all over the table. And I'm like, I'll never show my face ever again in Lagos. But that doesn't happen. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. And I'm laying down and everything, and she's going ahead and checking like the temperature of the wax thingy and ensuring like, oh, she has all the strips she's going to use, because we use soft wax. So while she's doing all of that, I'm like, please, can you give me a rundown, like talk me through this process, what exactly is happening? So she's like, oh, okay. Explains how she is going to be looking through my body to see the hair growth patterns, like what direction, so that it's going to help her. It's soft wax, that it's going to be painful, yes, because especially like since it's my first time doing it. But if I'm going to continue doing it subsequently, it is not going to be as painful. I'm laying down, I feel her, I can hear her moving around, and then I feel warmth on my mom's pubis. Like, I'm like, this feels nice. And then she puts paper and she's rubbing it. I'm like, okay, I can get into this. Before I could finish get into this, my soul left my body with one rip. I'm like, what? And she's like, that is how it's going to feel. I'm like, no, I'm not sure I want to do this anymore. I think I have changed my mind. And she laughs and just keeps on going. And I'm like, multiple assault, I can't even think. But she does it like 3 times and then she stops to allow me breathe, because I could feel myself beginning to hyperventilate. I'm like, please, can you wheel up the chair a bit so I can see what you're doing? So she's like, oh, okay, sure. And she does that. So I see when she's getting the wax, when she's applying it. So when she's about to take it off, I prepare myself and accept the pain. Now I sound like all these Yoda guys. Anyway, so I'm accepting it, and it's not as terrible until her partner comes in. Now so the babe come put wax for legs. So I was thinking, I used to do sugar wax for my legs and my arms before when I was much younger. I'm like, okay, it shouldn't be so bad. My dear, she was at my ankles, and as she ripped a bit, she pulled the paper. Hey! You know how you have pain signals that feel like pins straight up to your brain? And my brain now sent an instinct back that hit, like, react. I just had to hold myself. I was like, I really. And the babe was fast dying. As she's applying wax, she's putting paper on one side and ripping and applying, and it was like an endless loop throughout her bosses, you know, doing her thing in the private areas, and she's taking her sweet time, which I really appreciated, to look, inspect, ensure, you know, the hairs are growing in a certain direction and all those kind of things. And it's not so bad, or so I thought, until my sister decided to spread my lips. Please let me know in the comment section below if you've gotten a Brazilian wax. I forgot about how invasive that whole process was. I could only just think about the pain. And at some point, I swear, it felt like my clitoris was being ripped out of my body. I felt like the innards were going to come out, because I was like, what? But I hear it gets better. I will know by the second session. If it does not get better, that's it. I'm never doing it again. I'll just be like, you know what? It's not something that I can do, and I'll just go back to trimming and keeping a buzz cut. That is how my sister was going in the inner lips, like the folds, stretching out everything, inspecting. I'm like, hey, I start laughing hysterically, and she's like, oh good. Yeah, I'm like, this is not laughter from joy, this is laughter of pain, and laughter of I'm about to harm, I'm about to hurt you, sis. Here I am. It wasn't so bad. The worst areas in all, let me being honest, were, so the armpits were terrible, the back of my knees super sensitive, and then the inner folds of the vulva was also painful. And the other painful part that I was super surprised that I was like, what? was when I was asked to now flip over and get on all fours. You should have seen me. I'll put like a picture. My bum is extra sensitive, so the normal temperature of wax that we had been using that was fine, all of a sudden felt like I was scalding hot, and they were now like she was now trying to spread my butt cheeks, and I was now squeezing them, and she was like, no, relax, and I'm like, nah sis, no. And she was like, you know, we have to get all the way to your butt, your butthole, and I'm like I don't think I'm gonna do this today. Sister, just do the one that you can see. The one that cannot be seen should be left how it is, please. That's how God intended my body to be. And she's now laughing, and it's just funny. But she's super patient, she's really kind, and don't worry, assuring me all the way, and then telling me, okay, you know what, if you can stick it out, we'll throw in a free massage at the end of this session. And now it's like, oh, okay, cool. You guys also seem to give really good massages that people are always crazy about all over the internet. So all right, that seems cool. So I'm calming down, and it's going smoothly. Gives me a nice rub down, she and her partner simultaneously, which now has made me fall in love with the idea of getting a massage done by two people at the same time. Rubs me down with like moisturizer, then seals it in with some coconut oil, then gives me information on like aftercare, on don't use a sponge, don't try exfoliating anytime soon, let your skin rest a bit, and all those good stuff. I'm like, alright, cool, sis, thank you very much, your service has been appreciated. You can see that now I'm tired of talking, my voice has reduced. Anyway, let me know in the comment section below if you've ever gotten waxed, either by sugar, either by, you know, soft wax, or whatever other version of waxing there is. How was the experience? Was it terrible? Was it good? Is it something that you do on a regular, or something you will never ever do? Let me know, what is the craziest thing that has happened to you while you're waxing? Have you ever waxed on your period? I also am curious. I will have some questions. I probably will message you personally. Okay, have you peed on your waxing table? Have you pooped before? I'm curious. Do all these things happen to people? Let me know. Let's have a wonderful conversation. Thank you for watching this far. Please subscribe, leave a comment, even if it's heart emojis, even if it is wow. Please leave a comment. Word of the day is wax marks. So please leave that word, leave it in the comment section, and I will send you an extra special message in the comment section. Thank you. That's all. Till next time.